Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because the first 3 minutes of their day get stolen. If you don't claim those minutes, the world will. Ideas aren't your problem. The tiny gap between intention and action is. Discipline is the short bridge over that gap. It isn't cruelty, it's smart, delayed comfort. Take a small hit now to enjoy a bigger freedom later. Indulgence does the opposite. Easy now, expensive later. What discipline really is? Discipline is a contract with yourself, a defined result, protected time, and kind accountability. It doesn't mean doing everything. It means doing the one thing that moves the needle, even when it's small, and doing it again tomorrow. The core equation. Effective discipline equals clear result plus smart constraints plus daily consistency. Clarity gives you a compass. Constraints lower distraction. Consistency converts effort into identity. When those three lock together, your daily question stops being, "What do I feel like?" and becomes, "What moves the metric right now?" 1. Clarity. Result before tasks. Write a one-sentence win for today and for the week. Make it specific and measurable. Ship a finished client deck. Write 1,000 publishable words. Close 3 follow-ups. Complete 4 study modules with a recall quiz. Any task that doesn't serve that sentence gets delayed, delegated, or deleted. Giant to-do lists without a compass are guilt machines. 2. Smart constraints. Protect yourself from yourself. Humans aren't willpower robots. We need gentle rules that make the right thing easier and the wrong thing harder. If-then rules. If I open a distracting app, then I close it and restart the timer. If I drift for more than 3 minutes, then I restart with a 2-minute micro version of the task. If a task stalls for a week, then I split it smaller or ask for specific help with a clear deadline. The 90-minute deep work window. This is the daily ritual of discipline. Phone in another room, notifications off, only one file open. Write the session outcome in one sentence on paper. Work 25 minutes, rest 5 minutes, 4 rounds. End with 3 lines. What moved? What blocked me? What first line I'll start with next session? Win this window in the morning and half your day is already yours. Friction audit. Ask, what makes starting feel heavy? Cut that friction. Keep the file open from last night. Clear the desk. Pour water. Put headphones within reach. At the same time, add friction to distraction. Sight blockers during work. Notifications always off. Phone out of arm's reach. Make the right path shorter and the wrong path longer. 3. Consistency. Actions that build identity. We act in line with the identity we believe about ourselves. Don't wait for a new identity to start. Start tiny behaviors that confirm a better one. Tell yourself each morning, I am someone who finishes what I start. Each evening ask, where did I prove it today? Even one line of proof feeds the identity. Energy before time. Time is fixed. Energy is variable. Sleep enough. Drink water on waking. Move for 5 to 10 minutes. Get a little morning light. Eat a balanced first meal. Those 4 steps double decision quality and shrink your slide into procrastination. Start your day with a result, not a scroll. The 1x3x5 day map. 1 big, 3 medium, 5 small. The big one lives in your 90-minute window. The mediums spread across the afternoon. The smalls drip into the gaps. Everything else is not for today. This kills the myth of the perfect day. A clear day beats a perfect day. Gentle Force Toolkit. The 2-minute rule. Open the file, write 2 sentences, and go. The 5-second launch. Count down from 5 and move before your brain negotiates. Batching, calls together, writing together, reviews together, less context switching. Reward outcomes, not hours. After a deliverable, take a short walk or enjoy your favorite coffee. Public commitment. Tell one person what you'll ship and when. Have them ask a yes or no question at the deadline. Did it ship? Measurement you can see. Build a simple scoreboard you update daily. What finished, what you learned, the first step for tomorrow. Run a short weekly review. What moved, what to double, what to stop, what to test next. Honest numbers kill wishful thinking. Taming messages and email. Email never ends. Give it 2 windows only. 20 minutes before noon and 20 after 3. Outside those windows, it's out of sight. You'll win back an hour a day without noticing. For chat apps, stay on silent by default and check on a schedule, not constantly. Why we procrastinate. Your brain exaggerates the small pain now and discounts the large pain later. Discipline flips that math. You pay a tiny discomfort now to avoid a large bill later. Ask yourself before delaying, which pain is bigger? 2 minutes now or hours of regret tonight? That question pulls you into motion. Real-world snapshots. A content writer started mornings in email and lost the day. They moved email to 2 windows and wrote 1,000 words in the 90-minute block. Output doubled in a month. An online store chased features without results. They set a weekly goal of raising checkout conversion by 1%. They simplified the payment form and clarified copy. Revenue rose because activity became outcome-driven. A college student adopted 1 times 3 times 5 and a 5-minute recall quiz at the end of each session. Grades up, stress down. A software team added a 5-minute pre-merge checklist and strengthened tests on critical paths. Escaped bugs dropped. Real velocity rose because rework shrank. A freelancer refused to start the day until a billable deliverable shipped. Fires still got handled, but not before their main work. Fewer wasted days. Different fields. Same principle. Studying. The win is answered questions with recall, not pages skimmed. Fitness. The win is a measurable movement target, not a vague wellness promise. Personal finance. The win is 1 automatic transfer after payday, not bursts of willpower. Relationships. The win is 1 deep call instead of 10 shallow pings. If any of this is useful so far, subscribe to Audiobook Lounge. You'll get 1 practical summary every day. Clear ideas, clean steps, steady results. Build an environment that gives you an edge. A surface with only what today's work needs. Phone out of reach. Notifications off by default. A visible short list. A small lamp you switch on to mark the start of the session and off to mark the end. Comfortable chair, fresh air, water within reach. Environment won't do your work, but it will delete half your excuses. The identity of discipline. Pick 3 traits and put them where you'll see them every morning. I start before I feel ready. I protect my focus window. I finish what I start. These aren't slogans. They're instant cues for fast decisions when you hesitate. Why giant leaps fail. They depend on perfect mood and perfect time. The real win is the small improvement that never stops. 1% a day compounds like crazy. Discipline favors consistent little over inconsistent big. The ladder of discipline. Self-constraints. Timer. Result sentence. 2-minute rule. Structural constraints. Site blocks. Morning routine. Fixed schedule. Social constraints. Public commitment. Accountability partner. Silent co-working sessions. When you slip on 1 rung, add a rung above it instead of beating yourself up. Storm protocol for bad days. Take a half dose instead of 0. 40 minutes focused beats nothing. Drop a secondary target to protect the primary one. Low energy day. Do short, high-leverage actions that still move the metric. Tight time. Combine 2 related tasks in 1 session and ask for a small, specific assist with a clear deadline. Scripts for saying no. Thanks for the trust. It doesn't serve my lead goal this week, so I'll decline now so I don't slow you down. I'd love to collaborate later. This week is reserved for a single outcome. I can help with a focused 10 minutes Thursday morning. Would that work? Pocket questions that pull you back on track. What's today's one result? And why does it matter? What are the first 2 minutes I can start right now? When and where is my 90-minute window? Which 3 tasks will I refuse, delay, or delegate today? What lesson will I write down tonight? Advanced techniques. Temptation bundling. Pair your session with a small treat you only allow while working, like a favorite non-lyric playlist or a special coffee. Implementation intentions. At 9 a.m., at my desk, I open the project file and start with the first paragraph. Time gates. Certain tasks only live in certain hours. Short morning messages, brief evening reviews. Stacking. After water, start the timer. After the timer, write one line of learning. Fixed cues make compliance easy. 7-day intensive plan. Day 1. Write one weekly result and why it matters now. Day 2. Design a morning ritual. Water, light movement. Then your 90-minute deep work block before any screen. Day 3. Delete or delegate 3 low-impact tasks. Day 4. Build a visible board and update it nightly. Day 5. Launch a speed experiment, a template, a keyboard shortcut, or a small automation. Day 6. Honest review of what moved, what didn't, and what you'll change. Day 7. Smart rest, then write tomorrow's first line so you wake up with a starting point. The 21-day momentum program. Week 1. Rhythm. Guard the 90-minute window like a non-negotiable meeting. 1 line of intent each morning. 1 line of learning each night. Week 2. Quality. Sharpen tools, shorten steps, remove one recurring bottleneck, and tune your workspace so starting is frictionless. Week 3. Reach. Automate a report, publish a shared template, and teach someone what you learned. Teaching locks the skill and multiplies team output. Smart metrics. Prefer rates over totals. Track moving windows of 7 or 28 days instead of snapshots. Mark experiments on your chart so you can see cause and effect, not just hope. When roles collide, you're not only a worker, a student, or a parent, you're all of them. True discipline allocates energy by season. During a shipping season, trim secondary goals. During study season, dial down social commitments. Courage isn't saying yes to everyone. It's saying yes to what matters now. What about boredom? Boredom is a sign of health, not failure. It means the habit is stable and your brain is hunting for novelty. Don't blow up the system. Add tiny variety inside the frame. A different pen, a new playlist without lyrics, a change of location for one day, or a fresh template. Small refresh, steady rhythm. Action recap. Start before you feel ready. Put the result first. Protect the focus window like a sacred appointment. Make progress visible with numbers, not just feelings. Reward what moves the metric. Say no to what doesn't. Reduce friction and repeat the small daily act until it becomes who you are. If this expanded summary helped, subscribe to Audiobook Lounge. You'll get one practical, no-nonsense book breakdown every day. Share this with someone who needs a calm push to start today, not tomorrow. 2 minutes is enough to begin, and beginning is how you force yourself, gently, wisely, and for good.